So we are getting ready to show you guys a shortcut because they are working on the tunnel and it is backed up, and we hope that you guys kind of watch this video all the way through. It may be a little boring, but it's going to give you a lot less headache how to get out of Gatlinburg once you visit downtown. It's a little out of the way, but it's better than sitting in this traffic. And we're going to turn the camera around and show you right now. So this is how far back the traffic is currently leaving Gatlinburg at
5:37 p.m.
5:37 p.m.
It's a Friday night, but still.
On a Friday evening, and the line's getting longer as people are coming up, and all you see is brake lights going towards Pigeon Forge.
And it's just coming out of Gatlinburg.
You're right. So we're going to pan around like Denise said.
There's the Welcome to Gatlinburg Christmas sign. And then on up, maybe you guys can make out there the Appy Lodge.
That's the Appy Lodge straight through there.
And now here, he's going to pan back to show you
there's the Gatlinburg sign. And it just in that short of time,
it's even further back.
That's the end of the line. And we're going to angle over here. There's Gatlinburg coming into it, the Christmas lights. And there's the end of the line. So when you come in on Valentine's Day, it's going to be even worse.
Yeah.
And to give you an idea of exactly where we're at, we are sitting in the Herbert Holt Park that's just on the inside of Gatlinburg to show you guys this long line of traffic. And this goes all the way to the tunnel, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you guys have spent the morning or the afternoon in Gatlinburg, or even the evening, and you've had a great time. And now you're going to leave Gatlinburg, heading back to Pigeon Forge, to get back in your hotel or your cabin for the evening. And the last thing you want is to spend an hour or longer in traffic on the Spur. So follow us for these little tips on how to get out of Gatlinburg in a timely manner.
So, as you can see, we just passed Anakista, and we are heading north out of Gatlinburg. But instead of going towards the Spur, you're going to want to turn here at the T. Some call it the Y, some call it the T, here in Gatlinburg. Over here is the one parking garage. And so you're going to turn right onto 321, head east out of Gatlinburg. Out this way, we'll show you here in a few minutes, but just to kind of give you guys some bearings, Alamo is out this way.
Mad Dog Creamery.
Yeah, I couldn't think what it was called. They have a bear out front, so I was going to call it Bear Creamery, and I knew that wasn't right.
But you're going to take this out a little ways, and you're going to pass Food City.
Yeah.
And we're going to pass the post office and the fire department and the city building. But just ride along, and let's see where we end up.
So as you can see, we're coming up on Alamo there on the left as we're headed east.
We highly suggest that restaurant, by the way.
And then here is Mad Dog Creamery.
And donuts.
And donuts, that's true. So here is Food City on the left. We just passed the post office on the right. On the right, coming up here, is the fire department and Mama's Chicken Kitchen. Coming up here is McDonald's.
And you're going to want to get in the left lane.
So after Food City after the fire department. Get over the left lane.
Some of you probably already know where we're headed. You kind of know where we're at. But if not,
Santa's Closet's over here, across from McDonald's.
You're going to want to get and turn here. This is actually Glades Road. Many of you know exactly where Glades Road is. That's the arts and craft community. So now we're on Glades Road, and we're just kind of follow it out and around. So you're gonna, at the end of Glades Road, you're gonna come up to a kind of a T, if you will. And this is actually better known as 454. And we're gonna turn left here.
So yeah, we are on 454 right there, as it says.
And this is a good road. And actually, there's a little place to stop at. As soon as you get on 454, to the left here is the Buffalo.
We'll have to do a video on that. Yeah, some of them are out. Yeah, we'll have to do a video on that, guys. So we've drove a little bit. We didn't want to bore you with all the drive. We're coming up. Let me zoom in a little bit. We're coming up on the Family Dollar.
And that's just a landmark for you to get ready to turn. And there's a school on the right.
Elementary school on the right across from the Family Dollar. I think, though, it is so neat. You guys probably can't see up there. When this time of year, the leaves are all off the trees. Look at all the cabins up there. And it is so nice and so neat to come this way at night. and see all of them lit up. Anyway, there's the Shell gas station, sorry. And you're gonna turn left right at the Shell gas station.
And this is Upper Middle Creek. And this is going to take you in the backside of Pigeon Forge. So we're still on Upper Middle Creek. We didn't turn off. We didn't lose you guys.
No, you do not turn off. You keep going. Coming up right here is Pizza at the Cove. Some of you might know where that is. Sorry about the sun. And then coming up here on the left
is the golf course.
It will be the golf course with the beautiful mountains in the background. Look at that.
Yep.
If you can see for the sun, sorry. You do, just to give you another landmark, you have a cemetery over here on the right. Just to kind of let you know you are still headed in the right direction. And you should be seeing Pigeon Forge in the distance there. You will come out here not far from the KOA campground. It's over here on it'll be on our left once we turn. But it's on, yeah, it's up here.
So this is Veterans Boulevard.
Yeah, this is Veterans Boulevard.
So you probably all know where we're at.
Trucks in the way, but over there is the KOA campground. So depending on where you're wanting to go, you would either turn left or right here.
We're going to turn right. And then we're going to come up here to Teaster and make a left, and we're going to actually come in through the Old Mill District.
Old Mill District.
And see if you time it right, you can turn immediately.
And here we are, getting ready to turn left into the Old Mill District. It takes a little bit, it's a little bit of a drive. It's not horrible, but it's better than sitting for an hour and a half.
Yep.
And just moving a foot at a time.
Now, Denise, when Denise and I started this video, we actually wanted to get into the traffic and show you how long it was. For us, when we got into the traffic jam coming out of Gatlinburg, and before we could turn around at the Gatlinburg Visitor Center, it was about 25 minutes or so. We did this yesterday as well, and it was considerably longer. It was about 45 minutes before we could even just get up to Westgate,
at least, and
to turn to the crossroad to get over to the Gatlinburg Welcome Center. And it's another half a mile up to the tunnel. So you're going to be sitting in traffic if you go to the Spur as you leave Gatlinburg.
I would think, because like he said, we turned. I don't know how long you would be sitting there, how long we would have sat there if we would have stayed in traffic. We just didn't hit record and record it yesterday. But so we thought, well, we'd show you guys today because it's a mess. It's already a mess, and they just started it January 3rd, and it is proposed through April 7th.
Yep.
So, and maybe they'll get it done sooner. They may not. We don't, you never know on these kind of things. So, people coming down, you're gonna, that way a different route to come back into Pigeon Forge from Gatlinburg.
So we hope this little video was helpful when you visit the mountains in the next couple of months. We know some people are coming down around Valentine's Day, and that's going to be a busy weekend and week. And we also know, spring breaks are going to be coming up, and the traffic's going to be real heavy. So right now it's early January, and the traffic isn't as busy. And we were still in traffic yesterday, 45 minutes before we were able to get out of it.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a backup. So use this little video to help yourself get around and, save you some hair and save you some aggravation. And we'll see you guys in the next video.
Thanks.